Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis spoke on the phone with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky earlier today, just a few hours after European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen announced the Rearm Europe package, which came just a day after the US suspended all military aid to Ukraine. During his phone call with Mr. Zelensky, Prime Minister Mitsotakis reaffirmed the European Union's commitment to a fair and lasting peace in Ukraine. He added that this requires a significant enhancement of the defensive capabilities of both the EU and Ukraine, as well as the support of the US. The Greek Prime Minister emphasized that Greece will continue to support Ukraine. Now, hundreds of thousands of people rallied in cities, towns, and islands across Greece last Friday over the Tempe train crash, an accident that claimed the lives of 57 people 2 years ago. But the political impact of last week's mass protests is expected to be felt even more intensely this week. Earlier today, Greek MPs discussed in Parliament a proposal of the main opposition party, PASOK, for a parliamentary preliminary committee to look into any possible offences by Christos Triantopoulos, the then Deputy Minister to the Prime Minister. A leaders' debate requested by Greece's Communist Party and Syriza will be held tomorrow on the matter of the train crash. But perhaps more importantly, tomorrow the leader of the opposition, Nikos Androulakis, is expected to table a motion of no confidence against the government. Mr. Androulakis, the president of PASOK, has called on all the democratic parties of the opposition to support the motion. This is because 50 signatures are needed in order to submit it, while PASOK only has 32 MPs. Earlier today, government spokesman Pavlos Marinakis said that the railway is safer now than it was in 2019. He also added that the Greek railway will be even safer in 2027 as a result of current government action. However, another wave of demonstrations relating to the Tempe train crash is being organized for tomorrow, with protests set to take place across the country starting at 7 p.m. In other news, the seasonally adjusted unemployment rate in Greece amounted to 8.7% in January 2025, the Hellenic Statistical Authority announced today. Government spokesman Pavlos Marinakis said that this is not only 3% less than January last year, but that it is the lowest unemployment rate that Greece has recorded since December 2008. Inflation in Greece is also estimated to have decreased, albeit slightly, in February, according to a preliminary estimate released by Eurostat yesterday. It was 3.1% in January, but it dropped to 3% in February. Eurostat also reported that food inflation in Greece was 0.5% in February, making it the lowest in the Eurozone. Now, police in Thessaloniki are investigating a mass cat poisoning in the area of Agia Marina. 16 stray cats sadly died after an unknown assailant added poison to their food. Their remains have been sent for an autopsy, while a sample of the poisoned food will also be examined. We want the person responsible to be identified and punished so that people understand that there are consequences for such atrocious acts, Vasilis Diamandakis, the Deputy Mayor for the Environment in Thessaloniki, said earlier today. Now, Greek Minister of Culture Elina Mendoni is visiting Israel and Palestine this week. The reason for her visit is to conduct a series of inspections on Byzantine monuments that require urgent protection and restoration in Jerusalem and Ramallah. In Jerusalem, Ms. Mendoni is meeting with the Patriarch and with Israel's Minister for Culture and Sports, while in Ramallah, the Greek Minister will hold meetings with the Palestinian Minister for Tourism and Antiquities, the Minister for Culture, and the City Mayor. That was all for today. Tune in again tomorrow for the only English language news bulletin in the country, and ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon.